Hello and welcome to a special episode of Dungeons and Disableds. I'm Steve Saylor, your Dungeon Master or Dealer today. I'll explain that in a minute. Today we are playing a game that no one has ever played before. That's because it's a game that I made. It's called Pistols and Powers, a one-page RPG where you play an Old West legend with superpowers using a deck of cards and a six-sided die. If you're interested in playing this game for yourself or following along with today's episode, you can purchase and download the PDF of Pistols and Powers through our store at dungeonsanddisableds.store. Also, if you'd like to be able to purchase any of our merch on the store, you'll get Pistols and Powers for free included with your order. Or you can go to dungeonsanddisableds.com/pistols for more links and details. Ready to go back in time where the West was wild with vigilantes? Where cowfolks fly off into the sunset? Where shootouts always happen at high speeds? Let's jump into today's playtest of Pistols and Powers. Welcome back. Before we get into the playtest, let me explain a little bit of the rules. All that's needed to play is this one-page rule set, a deck of cards, and a six-sided die. Using the basic rules of blackjack, the game master, aka the dealer, will deal out hands to the players who want to do a skill check or a combat encounter. They must get close to 21 without going over in order to win the hand. But if you decide you want to use your superpower, you can roll a six-sided die before the hand is dealt, and that number you can add or subtract to your final hand. We'll get into the nuances and different rules as we play, but that's basically all you need to get started. That and a willing imagination to jump back into the Old West. This episode is the first playtest of the game that was recorded at PAX East 2024 at the Voodoo Ranger Lounge. Thanks to them for the space to record. I also want to shout out Kristen Walsh, aka @thatnerdgirl_ on Twitter, being our technical director and for providing the camera equipment, as well as Anxiety for providing the audio equipment. Today's players are Anxiety, Ashlina, and returning cast member of our Escape from Revel's End adventure, CM. But enough from me, I'll let the players introduce themselves right now.
Hi, my name is Anxiety. I focus, my research, presentation, talk show, all the stuff that I do is around mental health and content creation. And I'm so honored to be here. She, her, anything else you need to know?
No, yeah, it's good, that's good.
All right, that's it. Huh? Yeah?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'll write that down for you later.
Ashlina?
Hi, my name is Ashlina. I am a Latina, LGBTQIA, she, her, all of those things, content creator. I like to play horror games and cozy games. This is my first time doing anything like this, so I'm really excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
And actually, we also have a returning cast member of Dungeons and Disableds that I'm so happy that you took time to be able to come join us. Sam, introduce yourself.
Yeah, so I'm Sam, she, her. So I stream on my channel, mostly just like kind of makeup, get ready with me, and then some community games at the end of the day. But I work for a Wounded Warrior Project where we take care of our warriors and their families post 9/11. And so we do a lot of nonprofits, fundraising through D&D and ttrpg.
Perfect. All right, so this is going to be a very quick and dirty sort of play test of this. You can be able to go and get this at dungeonsanddisableds.com and download this yourself. And please play test it and try it out. Yes. We'll love to be able to hear what your thoughts are and feedback on it, because I want to keep improving this and make this even better. But the basic rules is that literally it's the rules of blackjack, but with a 6-sided die as your superpower. And you're basically going up against the dealer, which is me. I am the GM, and you basically kind of try to be able to, you know, do stuff within the Old West. You become an Old West legend. And so first off, we're going to have you guys create your characters. So on the back of the sheet, we actually do have some character creation tables. So you can either choose one of the 6 within the table itself if you can see something you like, or you can roll 1d6 and see what, you know, fate decides. So why don't, Sam, we'll start with you. Why don't you roll and see what kind of character you're going to come up with.
6. I'm
6.
an outlaw.
You're an outlaw? Okay, perfect.
And then
Why don't you roll again? We'll choose basically your superpower.
see my power. 3.
Super rich.
No, strength.
Oh, strength. Your strength. So you're gonna be super strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then next one.
4. I have a Colt 45. I got 6 shots.
There you go. You got a 45. And then last one, we got to roll for hat.
I get a hat.
Yep.
Derby. What is a derby hat?
That's kind of like.
Floppy.
No. So derby is basically like kind of like that curved sort of like hat that's got like a little like thin brim.
Oh,
Is that what
okay.
was wearing?
Yes, kinda. Yeah. So okay, cool. Well, that's your character. So start thinking of a name of what your character you want to be. So you're an outlaw that has a Colt 45, and your superpower is strength.
Okay.
So actually, we're gonna have you do the same thing.
All right. 2. I'm a bounty hunter.
Ooh. Okay. Which could work within an outlaw. I love that. Let's roll again.
Strength.
Strength. Okay. You know what? We're gonna have you roll one more time if it's the same one.
Yeah.
So you can get a variety.
Flight.
Flight. Okay. So yeah. Awesome. And roll again.
She said there's no
bounty
chance.
hunter that can fly.
Yeah, it's over. It's over.
We're done here.
At least you have 6 shots, so
Yeah, true.
shoot her out of the sky.
Moving target.
Okay, I Colt 45. I'll roll again.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just shoot each other.
A Winchester rifle with 15 shots.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm an OP.
It's over.
It might be OP. I don't know. I just looked it up and said like, oh, Winchester has like 15 shots.
Cowboy hat.
Okay. All right. So you're a bounty hunter.
Big enough for the both of us.
I love that. You're a bounty hunter, can fly. All right, Em.
Okay.
Now your turn.
All right, so what if I want to choose my profession and then I'll roll the rest?
Yes,
Can
you
I
can totally do that. Yeah.
I really want to be like in peacekeeping, so I want sheriff, marshal, whatever your pick.
Okay.
This is going to be an interesting because I've got an idea in mind for a story, but we're gonna have some fun with it.
Yeah, is that gonna work for you? Yeah, it's
Oh
working.
yeah,
wait,
we're gonna have fun.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So she's gonna be a sheriff in peacekeeping.
Peacekeeping.
Okay, with a magic item, make it a ring. Just keep it simple.
Keep it a ring, yeah.
Yeah, make it a
You have
ring.
basically like a Green Lantern ring.
Yeah, there you go. All right, and then 5, I have a Smith & Wesson.
Smith &
We
Wesson.
gotta
Okay.
shoot each other. Oh.
Yeah, you are.
Well, yours is a rifle. Good luck.
Yeah, it's over.
Your part.
It's gonna take you a second to shut that up.
Wait, hold on a
I
second.
really want a flat
Yeah.
cap.
We gotta wait.
I really want a flat cap, but let's see.
You can do a flag if you want.
Yeah, top hat.
Top hat.
You are Doug Dimmadome.
I love that.
With the Tombstone Dimmadale.
The Still Dimmadome.
All right. So now that we got our characters, so basically and also your superpowers. Anytime you want to be able to use your superpower, basically you get to add your D6 and you can roll before your hand, and you can basically like that will add or subtract to your final hand.
Okay.
If there's anything that you're doing that doesn't really revolve around your superpower, then it's just a straight, blackjack kind of a hand. And then basically if there's any sort of skill checks, we'll figure it out as we go. But if there's any skill checks, basically I set a difficulty number, and then you have to hit your hand in between that number. So if I say difficulty is a 4,
How does her magic item work?
So magic item basically is like you can come up with a cool way for your magic item to work, and you want to use that, by all means.
Spidey webs.
Yeah.
To shoot people.
So now I was going to originally have, if you all were going to choose like outlaws or whatever, I was going to basically have you guys rob a bank. But in this case, I'm going to have you two rob a bank, and you're basically going to try to stop them.
Together.
Okay.
Ooh.
So,
I got a Smith & Wesson.
I feel better
We're fine.
but
We'll be fine.
here's the thing.
Here's the thing. And
So,
I got a ring.
so what's your
ring shit.
character name going to be? You can have it just as your name right now, or you can choose one you want.
You know what? My Marshall's name is Marshall.
Marshall.
I'm Marshall. Yeah.
We got the Marshall. Okay, so Marshall, you've heard about this gang that's basically trying to be able to basically steal the Jack Diamond from the Jackson Bank.
Oh.
And you are now tasked to be able to stop it. But of course, you being the only peacemaker in town, you're going to need some help.
Sure.
So, you are best buds with a guy named Wyatt Earp.
Okay.
Wyatt Earp basically was on loan from Tombstone.
Okay.
He heard about this robbery, and he's going to help you basically try to be able to protect the bank and protect the Jack Diamond. So, but now you two, you've heard about this the Jack Diamond.
Okay.
You want this Jack Diamond.
yeah.
This will basically set you up for life.
Yeah.
So you're now basically tasked to try to be able to come up with a way to be able to get inside the bank.
Okay.
So
I can fly. So.
you can fly, and you're also super strong. So
You're Mission Impossible in there.
I know.
I mean, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
So we're at, no.
used to this.
Yeah.
Got it.
So yeah, you're in the bank, but like we'll start off with you guys first.
Okay.
And figure out what would you want to be able to do as you're trying to be able to approach this bank.
What does the outside of it look like? Is it just casual? You walk in the door?
Casual, there's a door that's on the front. It's kind of like, sort of like a balcony kind of like walkway that's there. There's some windows on the side, but they're pretty shut. There is a back door that but that also has like kind of basically some bank employees that are always keep an eye on that back door because that's closest to the vault. But if you want to be able to go in, front door gun swinging, you gun swinging, you can be able to do that too.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Okay. What would you like to do?
No. I'm going to choke people out. I'm strong.
Go right in.
I was going to mention I could like maybe do some surveillance and fly up and see if there's like anything like a roof access or something like that.
Does she have a silencer on her weapon?
Good question. I would say because of this, sure, why not? Normally I would have you basically in the game, you could basically if you find items you want to be able to use to add to your weapons, you can be able to do that. But in this case, because we're doing quick and dirty, we'll say you have a silencer on your
okay, well
your
then
Smith &
I'm
Wesson.
definitely going to go to the building next door.
Okay.
And then scope it out for sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you. We're gonna do our first hand. We're gonna have you do it.
James.
James. Sorry. Yes. And what's your name?
Gretchen.
Gretchen. James Jretchen Gang. I love it.
Okay.
All right. So
They
basically,
call us Gretchen.
the Gretchen. I love that. So you climb up to the top. We're gonna have you roll or basically do a hand to see what you're actually able to see.
Okay.
So we're gonna say a difficulty of this, difficulty of about say 3. So basically you have to get between 19 and 21 or you'll be able to make it. Do you want to use your superpower to basically to pad your hand, or do you want to just, you've already up there, do you just want to see what's on the roof?
Can we use your superpower once?
No, you can use this as often as you want.
As often?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm going to have to fly to get up there. So.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah,
Flying up there. Okay, so first off, we're going to have our first, this is going to be your hand. So first we're going to have you, because you use superpower, roll your D6.
Okay, first roll. Okay.
First roll.
6.
A 6.
So I can plus or minus.
You can plus or minus to your total hand. So we're going to start off with you first. You got an 8.
Okay.
14.
10.
16.
And you keep telling me if you want to hit.
You gotta get to 19, right?
You got to get
19 or
between
21.
19 and 21. So
So
Yeah,
16.
hit.
a little over. I mean, we can definitely use it to kind of. So we're already at 20.
Yeah.
In minus 6, you're still at a 20. Which basically
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Then yeah. So you fly up there. You fly up to the top of the roof. You do see that there is a chimney on the top. It's not really super wide or anything like that. We're not talking like this is the 1800s, so we're not talking like a huge fireplace kind of deal. But that's basically the only thing you see. There's no skylight or anything like that at all.
I see through the windows.
You know what?
Like you're looking this way in the windows. Can I see through those?
You know what? With where you are situated, perched up, yes, you can definitely see. You see there's about 5 employees in the bank.
Okay. I definitely want to let Gretchen know somehow.
Okay.
I'll do a.
There you go. That works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, there's 5 people. There's 3. That there's 3 behind the counter. There's 2 that are just that are just patrons that are there.
Okay.
You don't know. You can't see if anyone's in the back rooms or anything like that, unless you want to go to the next window and see. But that's up to you.
Okay.
What's our moral compass like?
I want to cause a distraction. I think that might be easier.
Okay.
So we need to get you in the building unseen somehow.
Okay.
And then we can maybe work on sneak tactics after.
Then you know what we'll do? Because if you want to cause a distraction, you want to sneak in. We'll do basically 2 hands, basically for both of you. your hand will be see how much distraction you can actually be able to cause, and yours will be based on like how sneaky.
What are you wanting to do?
No, I like.
Okay, you like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to do that? Okay,
I was gonna go in guns blazing. Yours is smarter.
Oh.
That's why I'm an outlaw.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you're the bounty hunter.
True. I keep you level.
Yeah.
I keep you level. I'm like,
you
listen.
keep me out of jail. Thanks.
Yes. I've been down this road. I know all of these outlaws. I gotta keep you calm. I gotta keep you steady. You wanna do it the right way, we gotta do it my way.
Okay.
So nice.
So all right, so we're gonna start with a distraction, but we're also gonna bring you into this because you are in the bank. So we're gonna see how well you actually can be able to, you can hear this distraction, or if you know something is up. Okay. So we're gonna start off with basically you two are going against each other. At this
Of course.
So okay.
Okay, I'm jumping in for a quick dealer's note. We did change a little bit of the rules based on this playtest, and it is updated in the current version of Pistols and Powers that you can download now at dungeonsanddisabled.store. The new rule change is with player contested hands. You're going to see that we do some contested hands throughout the rest of this episode. I actually didn't plan on players going against each other when I made the rule set, so yay for playtest helping to make the game even better. The new rule is when 2 or more players go up against each other. If the player is using a superpower, roll the superpower die first as usual. Then 2 cards are dealt for each hand. Based on their hand, each player then decides how many cards they want to hit with to raise the stakes. The dealer then deals out those cards in any player order they wish. If a player busts, the other player automatically wins the contested hand. If there are more than 2 players, the player who busts is out and the other players are still in play until a winner is declared. Also as well, if a player gets a critical success with either a blackjack or the joker card, that player automatically wins the hand. That's it. So let's get right back into the game.
So we're going to start off, do you want to use your superpower at any given point? Or?
Yeah, so I decided,
Yeah.
if that's allowed, that my superpower is building stuff. I can make
Like
materialize. Yeah.
Okay. I love that.
Like Fortnite. Yep.
Okay.
Speed builder.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think in this case, because you're trying to be able to are you distracted by what she's going to be doing,
Right.
or not?
Right.
I think in this case, I don't think that
I
the
can't
power
really
can
use
work.
the power.
So you're
No.
basically just using
No.
a straight hand. Are you using your fly to be able to do any distraction at all?
No, I'm just
No,
gonna
just do a straight hand?
I'm just gonna
All right.
shoot. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start off with you first. Oh, sorry, I remember. I have a camera here. So
Oh, that's okay.
there's a 9.
Who is you? So that.
He's going for her first.
It's going for so 9 first for Breslina. We got a 4.
Yeah, keep going.
We got a 15. We got a 14. Now this is a time where you can be able to stop, or you can be able to keep going.
Oh gosh, I'm so nervous. I'm trying to remember what. Okay. Do the visual again. Yeah, let's hit it. Let's
hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Got an 18.
Okay.
Now you have to be an 18, or you want to keep
Hit,
going?
hit.
Yeah, hit. 24. I'm sorry. So basically, you hear this distraction. You hear this distraction, but you're like, wait, well, what do you do to raise your distraction?
I'm gonna shoot out a couple of the windows.
Ah, okay.
Got it.
Okay.
Upstairs. If there's an upstairs below as well. Or windows that are away from the back door.
Yes. Windows towards the front of the bank.
Windows towards the front of the bank. You're
So-
shooting. So you okay? So,
So
you're shooting
everyone's
that.
gonna go this way and be like, "What happened? Oh my god!"
Okay, so
kind of thing.
so your distraction works. You now are basically you're focusing on that. Someone's shooting the bank. Now you have to try to be able to figure out where it is. We'll get to you in a
Right.
sec. But now, do you want to sneak in, or do you want to go charging in?
I'm going to sneak in. If the guards get distracted and they walk away from the back door,
Sure. Well, the distractions already helped, so she's distracted. But we're going to see if we're basically kind of like a thing to see if you actually if you roll, if
Right.
you get bust, if your
Right.
sneak actually works.
Right.
So do you want to use your power for strength or no?
No, it doesn't
Okay,
really
cool.
matter here.
That's true. All right, so we got 7, 17,
Woo! Or 18.
or 8. Sorry, 18. Yeah.
what do I have to get?
Actually, you know what? Because technically you did beat her, you're good. Basically, it was more like as long as you didn't miss it.
Oh.
So you're sneaking in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
So sneaky.
so sneaky.
Too silent. Can't be heard.
Perfect.
snake.
So what are you sneaking in? On the side, in the front door, off to the back?
Whatever the back door is closest to where my destination is.
Okay. Where do you think you would be now that you heard that basically that there are like gunshots in the front of the bank? Where do you want to put yourself?
Well, so I'm definitely going to try to get my back somewhere around the door because I'm expecting that either somebody's going to come from the back door, so I want to be able to see them, or they're going to come charging in from here, and I want to be able to punch them right out.
So I will say that the door that goes towards the back, you won't be able to see who comes in through that main back door. There are people back there that you have situated there that will help, but if they could call out. But you won't be able to see if Jretchen comes in through the back door.
Okay, all right. Well,
you definitely can be able to see if anyone tries to get in through the front door.
Right. Okay, but then I'm already positioned in a good way. So I'm standing in the middle in a way that I can, like, out of the corner of my eye, I can see if somebody's going to start coming in, not from the back door, but from, like, the door from the back way that leads into the rest of the bank.
Okay.
And then I can see the front door from here. So I'm standing there, and then I would assume I would try to fix the windows that you are breaking, because I can. Like, why wouldn't I build the windows?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I will say that's going to give like it will take basically kind of like a full like action to be able to use your power to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So,
I'm thinking about it. I'm not doing it.
Okay, you're not doing it, but you're thinking about it. Okay.
Hey, let's see what happens, but I should probably fix those windows.
Okay. So right now there is no, in this game there's no real initiative order, so it's basically depending on who wants to be able to go first. Do you want to try to, go in through the front and basically now you're distracting, or do you want to try to sneak in first? What do you guys want to do?
You go first to make sure the distraction comes up.
Yeah, I need to distract first.
Okay. All right, so let's see how good your distraction is. I'm going to basically play an NPC. I'm going to try to be able to see if I can be able to see you first. So we're going to play a hand, because now basically we're going up against each other.
Okay.
I'm now big, like this, like, I would say probably for this you could use your fly if you want to kind of like be dodgy kind of thing. Because people can see you now. People can see you like through the window. So so if you want to roll and use your fly to be able to dodge, you can totally do that. If not, you just want to do a straight hand.
Yeah, let's try and do something dodgy.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Do the people of this town like know me?
I think your legend's pretty well known. Yeah.
Okay, I definitely don't want them to see me, so we'll do this. 5.
5. Okay, so you can use this to add or subtract to your roll.
Okay.
Especially start off 5.
Yeah.
15. So you got 20 right now, or do you want to keep hitting and try to get closer to 21?
I would stay.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now you're officially at a 20. So now I have to try to see if I can be able to beat you.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
We got 12.
Whoa.
19.
Oh my God.
22. I bust. So, so basically you actually shoot through the window, and basically you actually are able to hit that NPC, so now they have a stress. So that's the whole thing with basically with health in this game. There are 4 stress points.
Okay.
Essentially, if you get all 4 stress points, you basically could die. You could heal, but here's the thing: it's the Old West. Even if you heal after the end of 4, technically the legend is you're dead, but you technically could still be alive. But it's just how your legend goes out for the rest of the world to know.
Right.
In the history.
Fake your death and sneak in later.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
So, so you basically hit an NPC. Because there's 2 of them that are actually, do you want to be able to react as well? Do you want to
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to be able to, if nothing else, I figured out that something's happening in the back. So,
well, basically, she just shot one of your dudes in the bank already.
Right.
My leg.
Right.
Yeah.
So
the guy's like, basically like, my leg.
Right.
And he comes down for the count.
But she's shooting from somewhere, so I do think I could use my power to like build up a wall or something, like set something up so that you can't keep hurting people by me as I get in. So like you said, barricade a door, barricade whatever it is. I gotta make sure you can't keep shooting people. So I do need my power for that.
Yes. Then roll your dice. See how well you be able to start building.
I never roll this good number and
What do you got?
3.
A 3. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. All right, so we can basically add or subtract 3 to your final
Oh
thing.
my
So
God. Okay.
you have 5.
Okay.
15. So you have 18 right now.
Give me one more.
One more. 9. So 14, 24.
Minus 3.
You had 21.
I mean, no, boo, but congrats.
Right? Right? Well,
So in that case, yeah, you basically it's gonna take an action really like start building up. It's gonna take a little bit. It's not like an instant sort of build, but now all of a sudden now you start to see like some sort of like translucent wood that's now being built up against that window that you just shot through. But there is also a second window and also a door you can shoot through too. But we're gonna go to you because you're now sneaking through the back. Yeah. What do you want to do? Do you want to charge through? Do you want to try to open the door? What do you want to do?
How many people are back there?
You don't know. The door's closed, so you'd have to open up the door to see.
And I can't see through that window?
No, because you're now at the front.
Can I listen to see if I
yeah, you can listen if you want. Yeah,
I'm going to try to do that.
Okay. All right, we'll just do a single hand. We'll say difficulty, you have to basically get between, let's say, 17 and 21. Okay. So, you got 6. 14. All right, keep hitting?
Yeah.
16.
Did you say 16 or 17?
17.
All right, well, just doing it.
All right. Oh, there you go.
Yay!
You got a 19. So yeah, basically you listen in. You then hear basically like two guys talking in there, and they're like, "Oh my God, they basically are shooting out the bank in front. I don't know what to do."
That's really good. That's really good.
That was really good. That was really good.
So yeah, you know that there's 2 people basically standing by the back door.
Okay.
So what do you want to do?
I want to bust through.
Bust through, yeah.
But I want to be a part of their conversation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, well, actually, before that, I want to shoot my gun like outside.
Oh, just had like in the warning shot. I'll let you just do that. Yeah, you basically shoot
cool.
like.
And then I'm running through. Bust through, and I'm just like, we're shooting outside.
You can like they hear like you shoot off your gun and the guy you hear the guys inside. Start to, they're in the back too. And you make like And
aren't you guards? You gotta go. I'm just a pedestrian.
And you can hear you can hear actually that in the back there. Like you can hear someone say, "Oh my God, they're coming in through the back too."
How big is the wall I built though?
The wall, basically, you covered up the entire window.
Okay. The wall stay?
Yeah.
Where's our proximity where to demolish this?
Oh, so you're basically going through the wall?
No, I'm just asking.
Oh, are you talking about her wall or your wall?
That's her wall.
It's gotta be a really good wall.
Basically, you basically barricaded the window.
I did a 21. That's a good
you barricaded that window. Yeah,
break that down later.
It's going to take a while to be able to break that down. Only someone with super strength can be able to basically break that down. We'll see.
Would be weird.
But we're still going to go with you. So what do you want to do? Do you want to, now that you've extracted them?
Yeah. Are they running to do their
Well, they're in the back door. So they open up the door and then they see, like, are you right there? What do you want to do?
I need to run through. I need to get to safety.
Oh. Okay, you're going to basically linebacker the whole thing. You just storm right there. Okay, yeah, perfect. So we're going to have you roll your strength check. So what is it, sorry? 3, okay. Got to help that guy out. All right, so you basically, we can add or subtract to your 3. So we'll do your roll first. 10, 20. You don't have to use your superpower roll. So we're doing 20. All right.
Okay.
Now I have to see, because they don't have any superpowers. I roll 10.
The same thing.
14. Plus, even though football hasn't even been invented yet, you literally you invented football. You were literally just storming in like a linebacker, basically ready for the Super Bowl. Like you just charged right in, and for some reason the 2 guys are kind of idiots. They were also in a line, so basically you would pick up and grab both of them and tackle them to the ground. And you basically hit one of them hits the base of the wall and gets knocked out. Okay. So you're literally like you got to knock someone out on.
Is the other one still awake?
The other one is still awake. Yes.
I put him to sleep.
You could if you want.
With my strength.
Yeah. You know what? With your strength,
Just
roll.
a nap though. A very strong
It's
nap.
non-lethal.
Yeah, like unconscious.
Non-lethal. Then in that case, I won't even have you do a roll to 10 for it.
Okay.
Basically, you just
Yeah, I just put him to sleep. Good night.
Basically, you take him by the scruff and just.
With his friend.
Yeah.
And then I tuck them in.
Now here's the thing.
Good night.
So in the back.
There's no cameras.
There's no camera.
Okay.
This is the old west.
I'm saying.
What's a camera?
Right.
So in the back, you have your secret weapon back there.
Of course I do.
Wyatt Earp comes out of the vault. The vault's like right next to you. He basically kind of opens up the vault door. You see a guy with like basically a very long black trench coat, cowboy hat, a marshal's badge, and a long kind of like handlebar mustache. Basically, if you picture, you know, like from Tombstone, Wyatt Earp, like that, like that's basically him. Yeah.
Right.
So, so he comes out, he sees you, and now he basically goes over to you. What do you do with this vault?
Does he see the two people on the ground?
Huh?
Does he see the people on the ground
Yeah,
too?
he sees the people on the ground. Yeah.
Someone just came raining in here, and then they were shooting out back. Did you hear it?
They have a man. Let me die.
I did. And simple cause of deduction would say that you might have been that cause of that.
I don't even have a gun.
What's that hanging on the side of your
I
hand?
dropped it.
Very
I'm
slick.
picking
Very
it up
slick.
from somebody else. It was one of theirs.
I ain't letting you get inside this vault.
All right, I'm gonna shoot him.
You gonna shoot him?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
Hot dog! You just dropped your gun.
That's okay. No, I was joking.
Okay. All right. You could technically use your strength if you want to.
Woo! I have an idea. Sorry.
Wait, what?
No,
For
sorry.
your thing?
Am I going to be able to see this, or is her wall still blocking?
Her wall is still blocking,
Okay.
yeah. So we'll get to you in a sec. But
Okay.
actually, yeah. Nope. We're gonna pause that for a second. Yeah. Before we get to that, what are you doing? Basically, the window's already boarded up.
Right.
You got like only like one window, and you got like the front door.
Right,
But it's up
right.
to you.
So basically, I've probably seen that Gretchen has made it in.
You see, I think from if you fly, I'll let you like you fly up. You can see the back door's open,
Right,
and she's
heard
not.
the shot and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I am.
I don't know what it is.
Oh no. I kind of want to go through the back too, and just
Okay.
join Gretchen. Like that was kind of like our plan. Wording shot. Gretchen goes in. I'm like, okay, I follow after you. I'm
Okay.
gonna follow after
I'll
Gretchen.
just let you do that. I don't think there's really anything
Okay.
like any specific
Yeah.
strength. Yeah, you fly over, you go through the back. Like, do you want to go through the back door, or do you want to like?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So.
I mean, it's already busted, right, from Gretchen,
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
okay.
I'm just gonna walk on through.
Okay. So the two of you basically are back there, and Wyatt are basically like. Trying to how does he react in this situation?
Out of nowhere.
Oh, well, this is confusing.
Well, if it is,
This is awkward.
if it is in the Jretchen Gang, I heard high tale of you two.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of our beauty and grace, right?
Something like that.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us.
So I guess the three of us.
All right.
All of us.
Before we do this, you're now at the front. There's no one else acting. There's no one else at the front.
What
do you
am
want
I
to
still
do?
doing out there? There's like shooting happening, a bunch of stuff. Like somebody's busted through a wall. I'm like, wow, it sure is empty over here. Like I'm
Patrons
moving
are
along.
screaming.
You want-
Yeah, right.
So I can say you've heard, Wyatt's like come out of the vault.
Please.
Yeah, you want to go back there? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you basically walk out towards the hallway. You're right
Ooh,
behind.
Can I like try to sneak up so they don't know that I'm there? Because they don't know who built the wall yet, or that like I have this
Sure.
power. So can I try to like sneak up to the door and kind of like look around to see what the scene is?
Okay, yeah, I can let you do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, their superpower won't work, so it'll just be a straight hand.
Sure.
We'll say in this case, because I think the two of you probably are distracted by Wyatt Earp, we'll just say a difficulty of. So basically, you have to get you have to get like between 17 and 21.
17, 21. Okay.
here we go.
All right. Ah, okay.
15. Here's the thing. You can stop even if you don't hit it. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a complete failure. It just means that you're not at an optimal success.
Wait. I am thinking, could I use my power to like throw some kind of an interferent object? Like, could I like make a ring like disc or some shit? Because she's about to shoot him. Could I like put up like a quick wall or something? Like,
I'll say that you have
That's what I'm
to. Yeah, I'd say because you
sneak first, then that. Okay. All
sneak
right.
first, then that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Do you
That's
want
fine.
to hit,
Fine.
or do you want to stay where you are?
You know what? If I fail. They'll just know that I'm there, and I can probably beat them. So let's hit. Hit.
Basically, this will be like if they can see you or not.
Right.
So here we go. So you got 15.
Oh!
All right. So basically, yeah, you all of a sudden, like, you kind of see, like, the door. You kinda see
Oh,
stuff,
yeah,
like,
yeah, the
basically,
door.
You
Just
see Marshall, literally kind of just
it's
kind of
my
sneaks
hat.
around the
You
corner.
stole
Yeah,
the
it's a
fucking hat.
hat. Yeah,
God damn it, the hat.
I
So
don't know you wear smaller hats.
Yeah, that's right.
it's
I
fine.
see
It's
you.
fine.
That's what my derby wears.
So Wyatt kind of looks over at you, looks back at you. Seems we have ourselves a standoff.
Oh.
So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna shuffle this deck.
Oh. That's so much harder.
That's so fine.
Because you were the one who came in first. You're in front of, I would say, of James.
Okay.
Sorry, do you say James or James?
James.
James. Okay, perfect. All right.
The
So
Jretchen.
you're Jretchen. Right. Okay, so basically, Wyatt Earp's gonna start running in almost tackle style, like linebacker style.
I'm gonna
You
close
realize
mine up with my
he
arm.
may actually have the exact same superpower as you do.
So it turns into a hug.
So we're about to see if you're gonna hug.
And then I just pat his back, say, it's okay.
So, because it's going to be a strength on strength roll, why don't you roll your die first?
Okay. Oh, 6.
6. So you got to add or subtract the 6 for Darian. 6, 3, 10. We're at 16 right now. Keep going. So this also an ace is also 11 or a 1. So we got a 20. You technically have a 21, but but if you don't want to use your strength, you can basically remove the die. But it's up to you.
So then I would have a 21.
You'd have a 21, but you were not technically using your superpower. Because if you have to negate the die,
Right.
basically all you have is a
Right,
straight
right.
21. So this could be a 1 or 11 right now.
Yeah, I feel like the 21 is kind of nice because he's got to beat that.
I mean,
right?
it's a success,
Yeah,
for sure.
Right.
But basically how much of a success it'll be dependent on my turn.
I think I want to keep the 21.
You like the 21? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm also going to roll.
A little spicy.
1.
All right, this is going to
That could be beneficial.
It could be beneficial, yeah.
Woo.
10,
Woo.
20,
Woo.
21.
Oh my god.
So,
It's a draw.
Yeah. No, because he used his strength.
because I use my strength, so I basically, he comes like, and basically
We're
you were
doing a
kind of by
floor
surprise.
hug. I'm on the
He
bottom.
literally just kind of like, you could tell he's been doing this for a while. So he comes in, like, ducks his head, hits your stomach straight on, and basically kind of like pushes you back into James, and basically like forces you up against the wall, both of you. So he's not really holding you. He's just kind of like.
behind my shoulder. I'm like, sorry.
So I would say for both of you both are taking a stress.
Okay.
Take 1 stress.
That'd be the hurt.
Yeah. So now what do you want to do?
This is probably a good time for me to do something to help the tackle stick. So maybe I could like build a jail around them or some
I was
shit.
literally
Like,
gonna
real
say, I hope
quick.
she does
You
this.
could. I mean, I would say you could build like a wall in between them and the vault, or you could you could build
No,
a
I'm
jail around
going
them.
full like jail cells.
Yeah. You don't,
I
bars
get
and
that it's
everything.
hard, but yeah, like I gotta get.
I mean,
we're running out of
they'll
time.
be stuck in there with Wyatt Earp, but I think that you'll prefer that at that point.
Yeah,
so.
I think that's fine.
all
They'll
right.
be stuck in there with him.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we're gonna have you roll your die.
Come on. Okay, 5.
5. Okay. All right. Let's see how you do. 7.
7?
14 right now. Is it? Yeah.
No, 12.
12. Sorry.
12. No, you're good. You're good.
Math.
Hit me. Oh gosh, that's bad
So
numbers.
16 plus 5, 21.
21.
Perfect.
Y'all in jail.
Whatever.
Say goodbye to the wife and tater tots.
So you're in with Wyatt Earp, but like you could try to get yourself out of it if you want to.
I want to play thumb war with him. Strength check.
Shut the
Oh my
fuck up.
God.
I don't think Wyatt Earp wants to play a thumb
To let
war.
me get out.
So, the first thing that comes to my mind is wrapping my arms around Gretchen and either flying up or back. But like I
can do
use
that.
my arm with your
I'll brace us.
plus my
You could bust through.
right. Like with us together, we could bust through.
I mean, no, you can't bust through. No, you should bust through. Yeah. You should do
You can
it.
totally do that. Yeah.
We could bust through the jail
I worked really hard on that.
area.
It's whatever you want to do. I would say if you're gonna do strength, basically combine strength and fly up. You both will have to do a hand.
Okay,
You
okay.
can roll your die.
Sure.
Or if you want to be able to just fly straight, you're basically using Gretchen as a shield, so will be using more her strength than necessarily
Okay.
flying. Yes,
Let's-
flying for you is easy, but being able to break through a
Okay.
roof is a little bit harder.
So I'm saying, why don't we fly like towards the vault?
Okay.
Because if
We
we're
gotta
gonna
get
do,
up,
if we're
yeah.
gonna do this, like,
Let's go
let's
straight.
just do it. You know what I mean? So let's do that. Let's fly straight.
Fly
towards
straight?
The vault. Yeah.
Okay, so this is your
Wait, then you have to
strength.
bust through like 4 walls. You have to get like
I
a
thought it was like so.
21
No, it's like
double
basically
stars.
like a jail cell, so it's like a bars.
Yeah, there's bars. There's a vault.
Oh,
there's
no, you didn't
maybe
have
a
time for that.
wall.
You
Oh,
basically
no,
built
no,
like enough time for people to build like a bar.
No. But I'm saying if they're busting through the vault, that's like 4 layers.
No,
no.
I just want to get in front.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
okay.
no.
Okay.
Our
I
cars
love
aren't
that even
good.
out of game
Yeah,
you're basically
right.
trying to go against.
Yeah.
Your rules. All right, cool. So in that case, we're going to use, because you're using your fly, we're going to use your strength
Okay.
for this. So roll, and we're going to see how we do.
2.
2. All right. So you basically have to 6, 9, 13, 21.
No. 12. Wait. 12. No. 10. Yeah, that's 21 without the die.
With 21 without the die.
I mean, does that mean I succeed or not?
So you basically you can subtract the 3 from 21 and basically go with a straight like 19, and that could be your roll. That could be your. Then you can use your strength. But if you have to remove your strength, you basically may not have enough.
Use the strength then. Yeah.
Use the strength. Okay,
We're gonna
perfect.
need it. We're gonna need it. Yeah.
So because of you're also kind of like wider but still kind of in front of you, I think because like I'm now gonna have to do basically an opposed strength check for me
Okay.
to see if basically like if it's
Watching it's 21
if the
again.
combined strength
I know.
or basically like whether or not he's here. So I'm gonna roll first.
Okay.
Another one.
No,
All
it was
right.
good last time. Oh, no.
I know.
That's his thing.
2, 12. That's a bust even if I try to go
Yeah.
get past it. So yeah, you literally are you get it like you're basically you're the engine in the back.
Right.
You push.
Wait, I want to say, while he's like bodying us,
Yeah.
are my hands like out, or do I have one hand free?
I'd say yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm going to lick my finger and give a wet willy, and that's what distracts him.
That works. That's
Okay.
100% how he just gets distracted. Like before he even tries to be able to put up a good front.
Yeah.
Basically a wet willy.
So he goes, oh, let's go.
What the fine? And then, what's the target? And then by the time he's about to you interrupt him.
Here's an ear bath.
And so you are basically now like a battering ram, and you batter through like basically you're push Wyatt,
Right.
push you, and, like you break their jail cell, and now you're basically all, like it's like a dog pile in front of the vault.
Okay.
so
So
much debris everywhere. It's
Yeah.
a mess.
yeah.
Oh,
So what do you
I
what do you want to do?
Oh my God, what can I do? I guess I definitely want to use my power. I want to reinforce the vault because I realize that they're like gonna keep going, so I need to add a layer.
Okay. So this is gonna be interesting because kind of on the two are on the ground basically still.
Also have a gun.
You also do have a gun.
Give us Smith and Wesson.
Yeah.
I'm not
Can
saying
I?
shoot me, but
I
like, you
can't
can
do
shoot.
2 things at like I can't like shoot and build at the same time.
That's correct.
So I started blast.
This isn't Fortnite for real. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It should be, but
You
it's
just want to use your gun?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
Now you're
Okay.
the no build champion.
I'm gonna shoot him. A Smith and Wesson? I can. At least one of y'all.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
So then in that case, normally the dealer would have to be doing a hand against you, and you'd try to be able to beat the dealer. But I'm gonna say, who do you want to aim at, and then be able to be two hands opposed each other. Who are you aiming at, Gretchen or James?
You're the one with the rifle? Yeah, the one with the rifle, because she can't get it out on time. So at least, yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, all right.
yeah,
So we're
that's
basically
okay.
two opposed.
Wait, hang on, give me a second.
Wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I think because it's just a straight, be hard to kind of dodge a bullet unless you have like really super speed.
Right.
So just straight hand. For
Okay,
You're
how about
flying. It's a moving target. Like they can juke it. It's not like me.
Well, I think because you're on the ground.
We're on the ground.
It'd be hard to be able to kind of like easily fly up to be able to avoid a
you, like,
gunshot.
flew me
So it's just a
forward.
straight hand for both.
Yep,
of you
yep,
guys.
yep,
So,
yep,
okay.
yep.
So we're gonna do basically
Woo!
10,
Uh-huh.
another 10,
Whoa!
another 10.
I'm holding.
You're holding.
Yeah.
14, 17.
What are you at? A
20.
You need 4 or less.
I know. I feel like I should stay.
Stay. Okay. So you do get hit. Now the Smith and Wesson, I think, if I remember, that's just a pistol. So I think that actually acts as If I remember correctly, I think it's shooting. No, this was 1 stress. So basically, instead of failed if you busted, I would have given you 2 stress. You only get 1. So right now you are at 2 stress.
Right.
So you need 2 more, otherwise you're dead.
Oh, right.
But yeah. So you basically got a shot at. So yeah. What now?
So now you're at injured.
Go crying to your
What do you
mama.
want to do?
What the hell? What the hell?
I'll let you all act basically like you acted. Now I'll let you act. What do you?
Well, I'm gonna try to shoot the other one.
Well, I would say if I hear that, then I'm gonna pull my gun.
Right.
Sure, yeah,
So now it's I'm gonna try to shoot the other
Now
one.
it's a shootout for real.
Now it's a shootout. Okay, perfect. All right.
You got your rifle at this point.
Now it's a 2 of you. All right, perfect. And you have what? A rifle?
No, I have.
She's
Colt
got a
45. Oh, okay, right. So basically, it's just 2 pistols going against each other. Okay, perfect. So yeah, all right. This will be able to see, like, because you're also shooting now too, and then you're both shooting at each other. See who basically how you is. Okay. 5, 10, 14, 16. Yeah, 16 versus 14. What do you want to do?
Go.
17, 22.
Fuck.
So, all right.
Fudge.
I'm gonna stay.
Yeah.
Weird.
So basically, you shoot like you.
I shoot
you
your
finally,
arm.
you kind of crawl out. You're
I
able to
shoot
grab
your
your gun.
gun
Yeah, and you shoot basically, and then you get up. Now you're taking 1 stress.
Ah.
Yeah.
My arm.
Wait, somebody took a stress like way back in the beginning. Was that a villager? Because then
Yes,
you
a villager. Yes, there was a
okay,
villager.
so there are
Yeah,
2.
yeah.
Okay, so that's.
By the way, they all fled. They were basically like, you know.
Thank
The guy
goodness.
with the leg injury.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, the guy with the leg is like crawling out, you know, bleeding a little bit. Yeah.
Good. We don't hurt innocent bystanders.
Yeah,
No,
never looking to kill that maybe. We're not looking to though.
Yeah, that's not right. That's just not right.
So what do you want to do? So you basically get up if you want to now. Basically like,
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna get my. I mean, it's gonna take me a second, but I'll get my rifle.
No, you should run.
I mean, so I will say, give you the situation. You got
Is
2
it
lawmen.
open? Is the vault open?
The vault is actually, you know what? The vault is actually open
just
because
walked
Wyatt
out,
had to walk out
Oh,
of it.
that's right. That's
So,
All right. So then I'm gonna now
Fly.
I'm gonna try to build something in front of the vault while you try to get into the vault.
yeah. I'm gonna fly straight towards it
Straight
since
towards
it's
the vault?
open.
And I'm gonna try
Yeah.
to like pull up some
well,
cement
it's
or
while
some
we're
shit.
shooting at each other.
Well, okay.
Oh, at
yeah.
the same
so
time?
that because that's an action. Like you've already we're now into the next round essentially. So
Okay.
that's how that works. So basically, it's not like a competing. Okay, you're shooting plus also doing.
Okay.
this at the same
Okay. So
time.
it is a separate. Okay. So now in this round, now I'm
So
gonna
basically you're trying to build and you're
Yeah.
trying to fly straight through.
Yeah.
Perfect. So roll both of your die and we'll see how that works.
3.
We already
2.
did the flag, yeah.
2. Okay, perfect. All right. So we're gonna basically do you first.
Okay.
2. What? 3.
Uh-huh.
12.
Uh-huh.
7.
Uh-huh.
And you're at what currently right now?
15.
15. You want to hit?
Yes.
Oh.
So,
22.
22.
I want to subtract.
Subtract with 3.
19.
So 19.
Yeah,
okay,
19.
so you gotta beat a 19. So you got 7. 17.
17 plus 2.
It's 19.
Pretty even.
So basically, now that you're both tied, you roll your die. Whoever has the highest number wins the round. Wins the hand. This is really a shootout.
2. Oh, wow.
God dang it.
So wait, what was the number? I can't see.
One.
and
versus
okay.
2.
So basically, you build up
That
a
was so
wall.
close.
She tries to fly through, and it basically it just stops it. And it
Oh,
stops
it's
in the
like a
path.
cartoon, okay? You go like boing.
Yeah, bounces right off the wall. So right now, I will say the wall is in between you. White Earp is still on your side, and basically you're both on the upside side of the wall. You actually can see the Jack Diamond right in the back of the vault.
What's Butler doing?
I would say you got to be your turn. So what would you want to do?
What's some dude doing?
What's who?
Wyatt?
He basically he's getting up at the same time as you do. So
I have to just
depends on what you're doing.
I'm gonna shoot his leg.
You shoot. Okay, yeah, I can shoot his leg. Perfect.
That's my second shot.
All right.
What? Really shooting his leg?
Yeah,
you
hey,
play
I
low.
shot your gun arm.
You
Yeah.
play
You got
low.
struggles, I'm gonna shoot
Okay,
his leg
then
so
it'll
he
be
can't charge.
then we're going against opposing roll. So 10, 18.
Whoa!
You want to stay, or do you want to keep hit?
I'm gonna say.
Stay. Okay. 7, 17.
Oh my god.
All right, you shoot him in the leg. He goes down. He basically he's on one knee. You actually try to be able to get up, and he
It's
basically
the
collapses.
ACL.
So yeah,
It's bad.
now he's at 2 stress as well.
He doesn't have insurance.
Who did back then? You know, go call the doctor. They probably
They're just gonna cut it off.
So basically, yeah. So now that the Wyatt's on one knee, you're on the you're on the one you're on the other side.
Right.
I think you're behind the wall. So basically, it's you two and Wyatt in behind that wall.
I would like to say the rifle could probably shoot through the wall that I know. I know that's not probably helping me, but like you got it. This gun has to be worth something, and I feel like shooting through. Oh, I did say it's concrete.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I tried to help.
Good thing your bullets are heat-seeking.
So basically, as of right now, I will say you have a clear shot to be able to grab the Jack Diamond.
Gretchen has,
What if
I'm probably kind of like.
But you also can see that, like, if she tries to go straight for like a
I
sprint
want to
for
be
the
a
diamond.
linebacker trying to charge with that diamond.
What if can I like Looney Tunes style drop like a rope net on her? Oh,
Yes.
wait, that is a safety. The vault has a safety, so if you like get too close to it, this like thing drops on you, like a trap.
Okay, then in that case, we're basically be opposed roll or opposed hand.
Yeah.
And let's see basically if the anvil hits, or basically you're able to you have enough strength or speed to be able to get past.
Okay.
So we're gonna have you basically both you roll your die. You'll be using strength. You'll be using your build ability. 3 and 2. Okay, so we'll start off. Because you were that. We'll start with you. 5.
All of it, 2.
Instant. You got the Joker. You basically
that's
you
a
sprint.
win?
Yeah, it's Joker's an instant win.
Joker's
Instant
instant
success.
Wow,
Yeah.
I did it. Sprinting
So
through.
you sprint towards. Basically now you're in front.
Yeah,
You're in front of the Jack Diamond. Do you grab it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was a bear poop in the woods?
All right. You base this diamond is giant. Basically, it fits
So
into
am I.
the bomb here.
I didn't say it, but she's like 6'9".
There you go. Love it.
There we go.
Mommy!
So Gretchen,
I know.
So you see, Gretchen has the Jack Diamond in her hands. What do you do? Actually, before that, what do you do?
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to. So it's me, Wall, Gretchen.
You, Wall, vault door, Gretchen. Gretchen's at the vault.
Oh no! I was hoping I could grab you again and fly off with you.
You can try to be able to fly and break through the wall again if you want to.
That's like 3 moves, because you gotta break through the wall, then you gotta get her.
Well, can you not go around it? Is it a box?
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, no, you should be able to.
Ooh, okay. I wanna. Oh, I don't know if I have. I guess I'll roll for the flying, but like.
The fly will be able to see if you can be able to get enough speed to be able to break through the wall.
Right.
Because you're not really using strength. That's the thing. You don't need strength to be able to break through
What
it.
if I could I don't know. I was thinking go through the ceiling and be on the roof and see if I can
That would
reach
be
down.
I would say that would be a very
That's like
difficult
4
hand.
different
But if you
steps.
just wanna
Yeah.
get up enough flight speed
Yeah.
and break through, you
Yeah.
can totally do that.
Let's-
All right, but then
yeah.
I would be.
You're also on the other side of that wall.
I wouldn't trying to close the vault then. Trying to close her in the vault with the diamond.
So
Yeah, well-
hopefully you're distracted enough.
Could be. Yeah, we'll see.
yeah,
We'll see
yeah,
how
yeah.
successful you are with that. So yeah, let's do it.
5.
5. Okay, so yeah. All right. 7.
15, 20.
Do 20 if you want. Do you want to say that? Okay.
Yes.
So we'll see.
Thank you.
I didn't really set a difficulty for this one, but I will say, you know what? Roll your die. Let's see how good your wall is. How build your wall is.
Oh, 2. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yikes. 2.
Oh, you win.
Okay.
Too good of a wall,
so it's
baby.
it's success, but it's not like basically the wall is now it's like there's no damage. You were able to get up enough speed in order to be able to do some damage. It's not fully broken through, but you didn't see through the wall.
Okay.
I think if you do one more, you could hit. You can be able to break through.
If you, like,
But you can now at least see through, and as you're looking through the whole wall, you can see her. She's about to close the vault door, and you're basically inside with the Jack Diamond.
Yeah, I would run at the door to try
Wanna
to
run the door?
Yeah. Make sure
All
I
right.
either get through or put my foot in like a stopper. No,
Okay.
I'm
Well,
huge.
worst case, you lose a foot, I guess.
So we're gonna do it this way.
Lots of feet being
We're
We're gonna basically
potentially
do
lost.
Gangrene later.
We're doing 2 opposing hands. Let's see how quickly you can be able to close the door.
Okay.
And this is how much strength you be able to do to break through the door, the vault door. So we're just gonna do straight hand for you, but you have to roll your die.
Oh,
Use strength.
3.
3. Okay. 9. 4.
14, 17, 13.
13.
Wait, what am I at right now?
You're
You're
at
14, 17.
17 right now. So you want to keep it a hit or do you want to go?
But you could take the 3 out.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll hit. Let's see.
Woo!
11, 9, math now.
I know.
20.
Or 20. And that's.
Wait, no, 21. 6 plus 5 is 11. 11
Yes.
plus 9 is 20.
20.
Plus
So,
3, so you're either over or under.
so you can do either 17 or you can bust.
Well, I guess since they're not using their superpower either, it's not as if.
True,
doing
yeah.
reverse.
Okay, so 17, so basically,
Yeah.
okay, so 4, 9, so 13.
13. Oh.
23. So you bust. So basically, all right, as
And
so
I
this-
bust through.
So then basically, what you're doing is you're trying to be able to you're trying to see how fast you can be able to close that vault door. That vault door is heavy. So basically, you're going to try to close it, and she literally rushes, and with the most amount of strength you've ever seen, literally tackles the door, pulls it off its hinges,
Oh my god!
Oh, I'm so hot.
and
Oh yeah.
and then literally, I'm gonna have you. We're gonna do a hand to see if you can be able to get out of the way. Otherwise, that door's gonna crush you.
Oh my god!
UA gets door. This is door roll.
Yeah.
So you can use your, you can use.
What a way to die, mommy. Thank you.
Here's the thing: you could use your because you don't have a magic ring. Green Lantern basically you can pull up a shield. to
Yeah,
help you. So
yeah,
you want to do that?
yeah.
So
All
roll.
right. Okay. Oh my god, I have some chance. 2.
2. All right, here we go. 6 or 8.
11.
11.
Or 13.
1 or 11.
20.
That's 20.
2.
22.
Minus 2. 20.
20.
Yeah, let me save myself, man. Come
Okay.
on.
So let's see. Well, now this will be basically up against the door.
Yeah, I'm not doing great, but at least I'm alive.
So you're at 20, right?
Yep.
Okay, 20.
Oh, son of, come on.
So you're not crushed.
Today's not my day. Let me tell you what happened before you guys got here. It was not great.
We on
So you're not.
now. We can have some sweet tea after you let us have this tea.
Okay, all right.
Canceling moment.
So you're now pinned underneath the vault. You're now taking 2 stress. 1 more stress, and you're out. But now it's basically right at the point where you guys can you have a straight shot for the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you all gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Sorry. And
Yeah.
run.
Sucks to suck.
All right.
Fly us out
She
of
was
here.
way nicer, okay?
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Well, it's
Have some empathy, okay?
kind of shot
You
everybody.
know, I gotta fix all of this after you all leave, and I'm missing a diamond. How am I gonna explain that?
I don't know. Good luck.
Yeah.
Not my problem.
Yeah, that's great for you guys. Now the whole town's gonna have a famine. We're gonna sell that diamond and be able to buy food. How do you feel now? Not so great. Not
I mean,
so
not that
great.
bad in this
Yeah.
economy. This Doggy dog world, maybe.
So here's what happens. Weeks later, you two are just about to board a train.
Okay.
You look at the bulletin board that's sitting there. You see a wanted poster for the Jretchen Gang.
Ooh.
Are we cute though? Is it well drawn?
Oh yeah, it's like the ultimate badass.
Good.
Yeah. Wanted, dead or alive, $5,000. And as you get on, you have basic bags of money that you cash that diamond in. About to live the rest of your life.
Seems like a bad idea, but okay. You're getting on an old-timey train with bags of money?
Yeah, but I'm 6'9". I'm pretty threatening.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
I can
no,
fly.
no,
I'll
mommy.
squish you.
No, mommy.
So, unfortunately for the marshal, the Jretchen Gang has struck again. But you live to fight another day, and maybe someday you might be able to take revenge on that gang. But for now, bad guys win.
Well, I tried.
Incarnation.
I did my best,
man.
and my best was enough. And that's all I can do.
That's right.
I love it.
Well
Perfect. Well, that is the end of our first playtest
We won.
of Pistol.
Winners for the beginning.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you so very much.
That was so good.
Before we end the recording, I want to let everyone around the table basically let people know where can people be able to follow you on the internet and all the stuff you do. So, Sam?
You can find me anywhere online at Just Sam, JUSTSEUM, or on Twitch at Sam SEUM. Or on Tuesdays, I produce content for D&D and ttrpg on twitch.tv/The Wounded Warrior Project.
Cast. It's Ashlina, ASHLINAA, and that's where I am everywhere. That's where you can follow me. And I stream on Sundays, Mondays, and Fridays.
Gorgeous. All right, my name is Mxiety, M-X-I-E-T-Y. You find me anywhere under that handle. I'm writing a bunch of stuff. I'm on Medium. I'm on Twitch on Friday nights. Yeah, if you want a cozy space to hang out on Friday night and feel the feels and feel comfortable, that's where you should be. Yeah,
perfect. And for those who are watching, thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe and share this with dungeonsdisabled.com for everything. Email to again. If you want to play this, you want to download this, you'll be able to get it off the store. And please give it a try, play test it, play with your friends, let us know when the feedback. You can always keep updating this. All you need is a deck of cards and a 6-sided die, and you're good to go.
Yes.
So, and thank you so much for joining us. So,